Hello everybody, my name's Stupid Ninja, and today I'm finally going to show you how to make Nitro Zeus, and this has been requested for quite a while now, so here he is. This is my take on a nice little Nitro Zeus, and yeah, I think his jet mode looks really good. Has the two front fins there, has the nice wings, has the big fin in the back, has the cockpit right there, has a stud there, but that's okay. You can see basically what's going to happen on the underside, but that's fine. This hinge is a bit loose, so that's annoying, but other than that, this guy's pretty cool. I think he really does look like the jet Nitro Zeus is in the movie, in Transformers 5. I don't know what the jet's actually called, but yeah, this is basically what he looked like. Just a big triangle. So yeah, here he is. And he does have a couple weapons, and these just can store right on the back, right there, like that. They give him some weapon storage, so those are the weapons. But yeah, here he is in his jet mode. So setting him off to the side, we can get into some comparisons. First of all, here is Nitro compared with another jet. This is Nitro and Starscream, G1 Starscream, obviously. So there's that comparison. Here is Nitro Zeus compared to Transformers 5 Optimus Prime. So there they are. This is extremely inaccurate, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be having them posed in their vehicle modes too much. Okay, now we can move on to the transformation, and then we can move on to how to build this guy. Starting with the transformation, what you'll first want to do, just getting right into it, is just take this panel and just fold that up, like so. And then you'll take these two thrusters and those just flip to the shoulders like that. Then you can fold the legs down and then kind of spin them around and push them in. And then you'll fold the foot out and kind of tighten all the pieces down because they like to split a little bit. Then you'll take these panels and they just fold back. Not very proud of his legs, but it looks fine to me. Now you can take his arm, and there's a little cheese slope there, and you can just rotate that down as far as it'll go, and it'll kind of give him hunched shoulders. And yeah, that's it. There you have Nitro Zeus. You can pull his head out a little bit, which does help. Kind of gives him a little bit more of a neck. Or you could tilt his head. You can do whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it like this because that's sort of the default look. Here he is. I think he looks fine. So, yeah, I actually do like this guy. I've been messing with him a lot, and he's pretty fun to mess around with. Just kind of pose in multiple poses. He poses pretty well. Lots of articulation. His legs move forward, they bend at the knee, pretty much in two places, so he has sort of a double jointed knee. The legs move out, no waist articulation. His head does turn. His arms move out, they go forward, they move at this hinge right there, and they bend, and so it's all pretty cool. But he does have these weapons, and this one pegs onto the top of his arm, and then this one also goes onto the top of his arm, right there, like that. So that definitely completes the look. And he doesn't exactly stand too well unless you have him leaning forward a lot. The one thing I like doing is to just kind of put him in kind of like a shooting pose or something like that, with him just kind of leaning forward and shooting, which he stands really well in. So that's why I think he poses really well, because, well, he does. So yeah, he doesn't have too much kibble other than this fin, this fin, this fin, and this piece. Just kind of hangs off the back, but there's nothing we could really do about that. I think he looks pretty good. I do wish these were more up on the shoulders, kind of laying atop them rather than behind them. But this is obviously not long enough to do that, and no other piece is. But yeah, I'm okay with this, and I think it looks pretty good. He has his axe thing and his blaster. Now we get into comparisons, and then I'll show you how to build this guy. Here is Transformers 5 Nitro Zeus compared to G1 Transformers Starscream. So there's that. There's obvious differences. Him being the more complicated one, Starscream being the much simpler one. So here he is compared to a minifigure. So it's obviously not in scale, but you know, actually looks kind of nice. And finally, here he is compared to Galvatron. This guy is about as tall as Optimus, so yeah, I just thought I'd do this. But there's Galvatron. I might be making a Transformer 5 Megatron, but currently I'm working on a new Optimus Prime, a new big Optimus Prime, which is kind of funny because I just made a video about how to make that guy, but I'll have to be updating that soon. Yeah, that was sort of a spontaneous decision, but yeah, here is Galvatron compared to Nitro Zeus. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we can get into how to build this guy. So here is Nitro, slightly taken apart, I guess. I don't like taking everything completely apart just because I think you guys can get the gist of it. But yeah, here he is. So here's his main component. If this will focus. He has a little piece here, and this connects to this 1x1 tile that has the stud there for the eye, and that's how I made the head. It's kind of a rare piece there. That does go into a Travis brick with a 1x1 cheese slope going down on it, and then you have your 1x1 brick with a hole. So if I can take this piece off, there we go. You can see that brick has a hole in it, and that just connects to the bottom Travis brick and the top Travis brick. So there you have that. You can push this headpiece down about this far. So yeah, looks kind of like something from Star Wars, but there you go. Then you have this back fin, which is two 1x2s stacked on top of each other with a 1x2 slope piece with one of these half pins and a cheese slope on top of that just to kind of make it look a little nicer. And that just goes right there like that. And then you can build this entire back section, which is a lot simpler than it looks. If I can zoom out, you just have a 2x3 with a 1x3 right there, 1x3 hinge, then a 1x3 clip, and then a 1x1 cheese slope, a couple cheese slopes there, 1x2, another 1x2. So it just goes together like that. And then you have your 1x3 hinge. I really like these pieces. I use them everywhere. You got another one, droid arm, a stud there, and then one of those pieces. And so that just goes on right there. There's a cheese slope. I forgot the name. So those pieces will just go there. And then you have these ones, which are just basically 1x1 bricks with a stud on the side. And you can just have those facing up like that. And then that assembly will just go onto the back part that you made, like that. Then you can make the front part just to make it sturdy. And this is just another 2x3 with a couple 1x2s, then a 1x2 sloped piece there. And that just goes right there. That was not supposed to happen. There you go. Okay, once you get everything tabbed together, that won't happen. Nothing will fall apart. He's a pretty sturdy guy. And you can take a 1x1 tile, that'll just go right there, and then a 1x2 just to make everything look nice and smooth. It should look like that. And you can just kind of splay these pieces around until you get the arms. So here are the arms. Those are pretty simple. Just another 1x3 hinge piece with a little clip there on the end. Got a 1x1 tile, G-slope, a 1x4 hinge piece. That'll just go like that, and you'll have it facing down like this. Then you can take this guy, that just slots right in there. Then you can build another one. Those will just go right there to create the fins and the cone. So that's what you should have. It looks pretty nice. Then for the wings themselves, these are kind of the weirdest part. You have to take one of these studs with the hole in it. You need one of these. This is the most fragile part probably out of this entire guy. So you just get one of those. These are pretty hard to get, but I have a few of them from Mr. Freeze sets. So you can just do that, but you get the claw piece, and then one of these 1x2 modified hinge piece. And then another 1x2, then a 1x2 slope with a 1x1 cheese slope right there. Another one of those, two hinges. So if I take this apart, you can see that you have the 1x3 hinge, then you have the 1x3 clip hinge, then you have the 1x3 or 1x4 hinge there, then another 1x4 hinge, a 1x2 slope there and a stud there. And this all just clips on like that. And that'll just fold down like that in robot mode, but you want to keep it up for jet mode. And then this will fold underneath the wing, just to hide. And then here's where it gets kind of tricky. When you're doing this and everything's all assembled, if I can show you, this is the hard part of the transformation. Everything will be pushed in like that from robot mode. And you just have to hold down on that stud and just kind of wiggle this out. And you just have to hope that it doesn't pop off. So yeah, that's one thing that I do want to fix in future versions of this. But you want to get it out far enough to where this will lay flat there. So I can actually push this in a little bit. There we go. So you just have something like this. Then you can take this thruster and just fold that over the end. So this is what you'll have, half the jet. Then you can just build another one of those legs. Make sure this stud's at the very end. Flip this underneath. Place that there. And then fold this thruster back. And there you have a mini Lego Transformers 5 Nitro Zeus. Got these two weapons. These are pretty simple. There's just a claw on one of these. I don't exactly know what this would be called, but it's from Ninjago sets. And a 1x1 brick with a stud on the side. I'll go there. Then you got the cheese slip there. That's pretty simple. And then one of these jumper plates on. I can't get it off, but there we go. Okay, one of these newer negative slopes with a clip, a side clip, and then that'll just go into one of these pieces. I would use a newer piece because they're built for that, but yeah, this is just a lightsaber handle, lightsaber hilt. That'll just clip in right there, and it all goes together, and there you have Nitro Zeus and his weapons, I should say. So yeah, that is how you build a mini Lego Nitro Zeus. So that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video and you learned something and you actually built this guy, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment on what you want me to build next, and don't forget to subscribe. So that'll be it, and I will see you guys next video.